Hi, I'm Erica from FarmSteady, and today we're going to make fermented black pepper onions. Fermented onions are one of our all-time favorite condiments. We put them on absolutely everything. We do fermented red onions, turmeric onions, and today we're doing fermented black pepper onions. They're so good. These onions are silky, tangy, and super peppery. Instead of using a brine, we like to add the salt directly to the onions and massage it in, kind of like sauerkraut, because we're pulling all that liquid out to make its own brine. And it creates the absolute best consistency. We'll be making a half-gallon batch using our FarmSteady fermented vegetable kit, and the full recipe is linked in the description. And if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please do, and check out all our fermented vegetable recipes, as well as 2 more fermented onion recipes. But today, let's get started making this black pepper fermented onions. For this recipe, you'll need 3 pounds of yellow onions, 2 tablespoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, freshly cracked, and 1 cup of water. In a large mixing bowl, add all your sliced onions, and then sprinkle that salt on top. Now add your pepper. And let's get massaging. You want to work all the salt and pepper in there so that the onions start to sweat. Onions really compact during fermentation, so while this will fill the whole jar on day 1, by tomorrow it's going to be much lower. Now let's add those onions. We're gonna fill this up. Get them all in there. And add a cup of water. This is going to help get your brine started. And because we're letting the onions create their own brine, this isn't going to be enough liquid to cover it right now, but by tomorrow, there should be enough brine to cover. And if not, just top it off. Now add your lid and your airlock and ferment away. And now a week later, we're ready to transfer it into jars and store in the fridge. So I'm just gonna remove the lid and airlock and that fermentation weight. Put that in the sink. We won't need it again. And I'm going to scoop out these onions and put them in a jar. Pack your jar and push down your onions. You want to fit a lot in there. The black pepper on these make them really speckled and totally fun. Try not to throw them all over the table. And then pour over the brine. You definitely want that too. And just to cover, and that should leave you with enough to fill a second jar. We love these onions on sandwiches and wraps, burgers, tucked into grilled cheese, pretty much anything that you can think of for like some super savory, sweet, peppery, delicious onion flavor. We think you're going to love them too. And for more great fermentation recipes, as well as our fermentation kits, check out FarmSteady.com and definitely keep watching. And if you want to ferment even more onions, definitely check out our turmeric onions and fermented red onion videos next.